Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
All right, Shalom, Mr. Brothers from the city of Indianapolis County. We want to start out by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kakadash. Double honor to our apostle, elders, great millstone that teach you well. Peace, man, safe to the hopeful that pushing the truth we can. We count in sincerity, and charity, and love, and the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashim, Shai throughout the full close of the earth. All right, we're just going to go into be a good brother. Be that brother, you know, in the camp that's, you know, that everybody can count on, man. Not just through charity, but through love, man. You know, you want to be an all-around brother. You know, you don't want to be good on this and not good on that. And if you are good on something and not good on the other thing, you have to work on it, man. All right, we have to put that work in. All right, to be the man of the Lord that the Lord wanted us to be, man. You know, we have to strive to be better brothers, man. All right, because this friendship that we have and this brotherhood is stronger than family members, man. All right, we love we around each other more than we are family. We're around each other more than we are anybody else in the world, man. So we don't want to have schisms in the ministry. You know, we want to try to be on point with one another. All right, not hating on one another, not downing one another, not, you know, just try to keep the bull crap to a low, man. All right, this is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 23. A man that has friends must show himself friendly. Why you got to be friendly, man? You know, Jay, don't come around with that I had a bad day spirit. Everybody probably had a bad day, man. Don't come around with that messed up ass attitude and that woe is me spirit. I'm the only one. Nah, man, we all catch a hell, man. In totally different ways, bro. You're not the only person that's catching hell. You're not the only person that's going through it. All right? Jay got to come with the right spirit. You need to pray for you come around brothers. You know? You need to ask questions if you don't know how to handle certain things with brothers. It says that therefore a friend is the closer than a brother. Right? Because we're no longer friends, we're brothers, man. All right? We stick close together. You know, I want to be able to not have an eye with my brother or my brother not have an eye with me, and I can trust him. You know, I want a brother to be able to be trustworthy when he's next to me. You know, and me as well. You know, I want a brother to feel nothing but trust around me, man. All right, this I'm going to jump to the book of Psalms real quick. This is Psalms chapter 15 and verse 3. It says, he that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor do evil to his neighbor. Right, you can't be going slacking. I'm going around the camp backbiting, talking behind Jay back, you know, stirring up mess, unnecessary mess, you know. That's not a part of the ministry, man. All right? The scripture tells us how to deal with it. It says you have an all with a brother, you go to that brother. All right, if he don't hear you, then you take it up. All right, so the problem gets solved. All right, but you're not supposed to go around in the whole camp backbiting, talking about brothers, well, this brother that, this brother that. No, man, that's off. You know, the Lord had a distinct way of how to deal with things. All right, if you have a certain problem with brothers, well, go ahead.
We in the end right now anyway. You know, we shouldn't even be still going through these type of things. We understand new brothers coming to the ministry have to be taught. But hey man, let the Lord deal with things, man. And let the Lord deal with things. And if you're gonna do anything, do what? In decency and in order, man. All right? The Lord is in control of everything. The Lord should be handling things. Not you being a busybody. You know? Just switch me to not being a busybody in other men's affairs, man.
Okay.
Oh, bring it out, Scott. Let's see the spirit.
That's coming out. That's definitely coming out. We'll turn to 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. We'll get that scripture. Okay. This 1 John 4:20 says, if a man say I love Yahweh and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he hath seen, How can he love Yahweh whom he have not seen? All right?
Yeah, you're supposed to have that hatred in your heart for your brother. Always got something to say, always got an art with brothers, man. You know, we're supposed to be lifting each other up, we're supposed to be encouraging each other to keep fighting this great fight of faith, man, to do what? Obtain salvation. Everything else is bull. You know, everything else is bullshit, man. You know? We're supposed to be able to push each other to do what? To finish the race, man. To get to the end of the race, to obtain salvation. Not trying to down talk a brother or always got your mouth on the brother, man. That's off. It's totally off, man.
This commandment have we from him that whoso love Yahweh love his brother also.
You gotta love your brother just like you love Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? You ain't gonna be around backbiting or talking crazy about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You gonna keep your mouth closed, man. You know? You're gonna be on that type of time with Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So you should never be on that type of time with your fellow brothers. Alright?
This is John chapter 13 and verse 24. Salaki. We're going to jump to 1 Peter. Excuse me. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 15. It says, but let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other man's matters. Right, so you're not supposed to try to be in everybody's matters, in everybody's business, man. All right? Your brother's close business, which you fine. But to be acquiring, to go back and say something to somebody else, that's messy, man. That's actually a feminine woman spirit. All right? And it's not going to be tolerated, man. All right? You all busybody, everybody business in the camp. You discussing everybody business in the camp. Things like this be going on. All right? And that's something that's something that had to be cut out. All right, from the camp, man. All right, we're not gonna allow that in the camp. All right, do this being a busybody because it stirs up mess, unnecessary mess. You all in the brother business about the woman, and you always got something to say about everything, man. All right, Jake really just needs to shut up, man. Sit back and shut up. Jake can know 1,000 scriptures, but don't know how to perform them in life. And that'd be the thing. All right, Jake can know the scriptures, but can't perform them, man.
These scriptures teach us how to live. And we follow these scriptures, we ain't got nothing to worry about. Scripture teaches us 100% how to live, man.
And just to go back to what it was said, it said, but let none of you suffer as a murderer or a thief or evildoer. That means that even that backbiting is pretty much like one of the, because that murder and thief is a commandment. Thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not murder. These are commandments from Yahweh Shema Shai. So this backbiting is a very, very serious thing as well, man. We just want brothers to strive and love, man. What does the scripture say? Let brotherly love continue. All right, when you love somebody, man. All right, you don't say things or do things to hurt them. All right, you make sure you're on point with when you're dealing with that brother, man. Treat your brother carefully, but rough at the same time if he needs correction. But be careful how you treat your brother. You don't know who your brother is through the spirit. You don't know who you backbiting or talking about. All right, you don't know how the Lord is dealing with this brother. Don't let the knowledge that you have puff you up to the point where you you got so much to say when you need to be quiet, man. Know your place. Know your place in the camp. All right? Hey, so Lord willing, this was edifying to the body. Hey, with that, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to our apostle as a great minister and a teacher with will. Peace, man, safety, and hopefully pushing this truth week in, week out. As a sincerity, charity, love, and the spirit of Habashim Rashad on the four corners of the earth. With that, we want to say Shalom.
Shalom.